and 10, still at the 28.
It's second down and 10. Go!
Running right, here's Jacobs. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but... Packers and their quarterback ready to take over once again. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. They'll throw it here on first. That's caught Tucker Kraft. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's again to Jacobs. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's the end of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Ready up.
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. He stopped after a gain of 2. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Dropping back to throw. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Packers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First and 10, they're going to throw. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Completed over the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
And the Packers, 1st down.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. But it looked like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnover, they keep possession. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short. Setting up to throw. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that.
Packers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the second quarter, but that is enough time to get a drive together.
Got it. Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10, slow at the 28. Throwing from the gun. Hits him on the in route. He dodged the tackle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a throw. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. With 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. Packers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Keeps it moving. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grab the lead on their first series of the half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Packers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. Running on first here with Jacobs. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see him. It's this snow, and they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 70
Looking in the air here. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. Nothing comes from it as we hit the break. Only one quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. Throw here, 3rd down. Man downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10. Handoff here to Jacobs. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. A pickup of 17. And it'll give the Packers the first.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. Let's go.
From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. In a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead.
Packers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. To Jacobs to start the drive. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Packers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate.
The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They go counter. It's Jacobs. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down. Timeout taken by New York. That's it, 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Yes, a smaller gain on the stat sheet with that counter run, but it does diversify their run game portfolio. Makes those guys, and especially the edge defenders, think a little bit. And Kate, I've told you once, I'll tell you 100 times, I love the play action that comes off of that same kind of run action.
Out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards on the run. That's going to make this 4th down call. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief, whatever you want to throw into kind of that recipe. But bottom line, you want to be playing your best football when it matters the most, and they did today.